Hey everyone, Matt Cribbs here, and welcome to another Wednesday morning drive. I think I'm off to the side now, but I can't, I'm moving, so I can't really fix that. How's everyone doing? I'm, doing pretty good. Hope you had a great Thanksgiving. I did. We're back in the car, today. It's a lovely gray, rainy day, and it looks like it's going to be raining for the rest of the week here. But you know, hey, it's good enough. It is what it is. It's weather. And I enjoy all kinds of weather. So as long as it doesn't absolutely pour when I'm actually walking back and forth, because that kind of stinks. But it'll be fine. Anyway, hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving and you're all back to the normal grind. It's a busy time of year. It's super crazy busy, probably for everyone. You know, I wasn't planning for Wednesday morning drive here to be actually the only video that I'm getting up on my channel. This was just kind of, you know, a little extra thing, but I'm a little bit behind on the Ryotcraft Feed the Beast and Vanilla series, and that's because it's busy, and it's busy for, let me see if I can move this. It's busy for a couple reasons, and not just because, there we go, that's better. Not just because of the standard holiday stuff. So one, as you know, if you watch the Vanilla series, building a Korean style house at the spawn base, which is pretty slick, pretty sweet, working on that. But wifey McCribbs is Korean, which means baby McCribbs is also Korean, and in Korean culture, the first birthday, which is called Dol, or I say Dol, it sounds like what they're saying, but I'm told I'm saying it wrong. I don't know. I swear I'm saying the exact same thing, but it's wrong. Anyway, it's kind of a big deal. So we've been planning for his first birthday party, which is going to be awesome. I'm going to have a lot of family in and do a lot of things. It'll be cool. And when I say we've been planning, I mean I've been listening to a couple things and saying, yeah, that sounds fine, while wifey does most of the planning. Although we've been smart and actually have a place that's doing a lot of it, so we don't go insane. So that's busy. Also, all the standard holiday stuff, having to get gifts for, wanting to get gifts for everyone, grandmas and parents and uncles and everybody. It's just, I've made a list of the people that I want to get stuff for, so that I can start deciding what I might want to give them. I haven't even gotten to getting anything yet, because I'm still trying to figure out what to even look for. So a little bit behind on there. And all of that's all that. Gotta do the decorating, to get a tree up, all those things. I do celebrate Christmas, if anyone not Hanukkah or Kwanzaa or Festivus or any of those. Although Festivus would be fun, but we do Christmas in the Cribbs house. So, you know, all that's going on. Also, work is extremely busy right now. We are in what we call, if you're doing software development, what we call crunch mode. And that means, so programmers, developers, people who write software, people who actually build things, are at the end of the process. So, right, when you have a new idea, something new to make, and I assume this works for physical products as well, but you know, I'm not involved in those, so I'll talk about software products. When you're making something, you start off with an idea, a concept, a big plan, and then it goes through all the design and all of that stuff. And at the end of the day, the developers are the ones who have to take all the things, make sure everything is supposed to, you know, figure out all the stuff that's supposed to be done, and build it. And we're at the end. And so every delay that's happened throughout the entire months or years or day, however long it's taking you to get to the part where you're actually building everything, every decision that's been postponed, everything was like, oh, we're not sure, but we'll have to figure it out sometime. Everything that we thought would take a week to figure out and actually took a month or more. Every delay that has happened has all added up, because that release date, that time when you're supposed to get done, usually doesn't move. So you're stuck there and you're saying, it'll take me X amount of time to build this. Well, now you have X amount of time minus a lot. So you're trying to figure out, how do we build all this stuff that it would take me so long to build in less time? And usually it's not even that. Usually what you were going to build has now changed and almost always become bigger. So now you're trying to build more than you originally thought you were going to build in less time than you originally thought you were going to have it. So it's fun. And everyone who's getting ready for this wants to know, when's it going to be ready? How's it going to work? What about the training? Blah, blah, blah. And there's a whole bunch of things that you all have to think about during the end of a project while you're still trying to get everything done. And, that we call crunch time. You're trying to get it done. And the goal of every project is not to have that. I've heard rumors that there are projects that don't have that. There's a dream that with proper project management and process and agile and waterfall and all these other different ways that you can live in a world that doesn't have crunch times. But call me a skeptic. I kind of think that the only way you can really afford having crunch times, have to stop because the crossing guard decided he wanted to cross the street. So the crossing guard was crossing guarding himself. He was just walking across the street with his stop sign up, and there was no one else with him. But I suppose if you have a stop sign, why not? Stop the traffic so you can cross. That's kind of awesome. Anyway, where was I? So yeah, I think it's the nature of the beast. We want things, and things change, and you try to do it, and you try to fix it. And, we can talk all about different software methodologies and different ways to build things and different things. And you do it, and you learn. But at the end of the day, I think on everything, there's always some amount of time pressure. It just so happens that for the project I'm working on now, the time pressure is hitting now, which is also baby McCrib's birthday, which is also the holiday season. So a lot of stuff all happening all at the same time. So that's why it's a little bit of busy. Crunch time is fun. But in general, it's going pretty well. I can't complain. Everything, even though it's busy and stressful, I can't complain. Things are going well, and we're gonna be okay. So yeah, there's all that's going on. But and the other thing that's happening is, of course, my channel. So I'm trying to get my videos up, and we just started a new season of Vanilla. Check it out; it's pretty awesome. Sweet things going on. We have an Iron Titan Tango Text design. Clobber Stomp built that. We have maybe I shouldn't say that. We have witch things happening. We have a great mob spawner that 50 Walrus built. He's a streamer. Go check out his stream if you're awake and free when he streams. The other day, I think he went for a 12-hour marathon stream, which was like, holy crap. I woke up, it was 3 a.m. my time. It says 50 Walrus is now live on Twitch. And I'm like, oh, he's done. Nope, wasn't done, was still going. Amazing. But he made a mob farm that looks killer. It is amazing. When I was on the stream when he was figuring it out, and sent him a picture. I can link to it down in the description of this. But he went, I thought it was going to be like, ha, no way. But he took it and ran with it, and I think it came out amazing. So, yeah, there's that. And a lot of other things going on. Everyone is doing cool stuff. But I'm I have my Swan House. I'm working on my roof. I've discovered and been playing around with replay mod because, when you're so busy, adding a new tool to your repertoire is a great idea. Let's be behind on things and then try to figure out how to do something else, because why not? We have all the time. So I'm working on that. We'll get some cool time lapses and stuff of building the roof. So that'll be awesome. And then feed the beast. Feed the beast. Oh boy, it is the bane of my existence right now. So we're playing Feed the Beast Infinity Pack. And you know, it started, it's the 1.7.10 kitchen sink pack for Feed the Beast. If you don't know Feed the Beast, for every major batch of, I would say, release of Minecraft, but they're not always one-to-one. Generally, the mod authors kind of congregate around a release number. When the tools like Forge and stuff get stabilized and good, then they start banging out mods on that version, and you kind of run that modded version for a while. And that's because of the way Minecraft was coded and built, and it's interesting actually if you're a programmer. But we can maybe let me know if you want to hear about that too, and my perspectives on the code of Minecraft, because I certainly have some opinions. But yeah, so they congregate around that. They have a pack, and for every big one, the Feed the Beast team makes a kitchen sink pack where they just have, you know, magic mods and tech mods, and is pretty much as many mods as they can that can work together, be semi-balanced, and not bring very powerful computers grinding to a halt. They have so much stuff. I don't know if that's their design philosophy. That's just the way I've summed it up. Seems to be to me. So for the current one generation, it's Feed the Beast Infinity. It's great. We were running it from 1 whatever, upgraded, things were going fine. And recently, they've actually kind of changed or continued. I don't know. There's very, very little online about the change and the reasons behind it and what's going on, at least that I've been able to find. Some of that may be because of what we've been talking about so far. I don't have a lot of time to do the reading and research. But anyway, they've made it Feed the Beast Evolved, which is theoretically a 2.0, and there have been some fundamental changes in the mod pack, in the way it works. They're working on this new, there's Feed the Beast FTB Core and FTB Utils mods that are in there now, and it seems like they're trying to provide a baseline of functionality in Feed the Beast packs. It lets you do hard mode stuff. I've not been paying attention or involved in any of the conversations that have led up to this decision. I can't say it's good or bad. It's just what's going on. But we upgraded our world to 2.12 of Feed the Beast Infinity Evolved, and it's been a performance nightmare. I don't know if something's leaking memory or what, but a server that used to be running at about, 80%, 70% memory usage, and, bumping 30, 40% CPU usage is all of a sudden pegged at 100% CPU and 100% RAM, and we're getting massive tick lag, block lag. If you don't know, the server, if it can't keep up, it just skips things. That's how you get when you mine a block, you dig it out, and then it disappears on your client. But then the server comes back and says, wait, that block's still there. And then it comes back because it missed the fact that it got mined out. Horrible lag. And it's really hurting the ability to play on the server. But, and this is what makes it even worse, not always. There have been times we'll start up the server and within 20 minutes it's horrible and unplayable. Sometimes you'll then restart it, shut it down, start it again, goes immediately unplayable. Other times, last night I went on to try and fix it. The server ran fine for several hours. Nick, the Creep, Lilac, and myself were all on. We were playing. There was some stuff in the log files I saw. There was some tick skipping, but the gameplay was fine. There wasn't any perceivable block lag. There wasn't any. It was just running. And as far as we know, nothing's really changed. No one's really torn down machines or unchunk loaded things or done anything. It just works. So very hard to fix a problem when you go to fix it and the problem doesn't happen. And I'm pretty sure that today or tomorrow it will be back. But right now, when I had the time to fix it, or last night when I had the time, it wasn't happening. So I couldn't, I poked around, I looked for some things, but nothing seemed wrong and everything was working fine. So yeah, I'm gonna have to wait for it to happen again, and then hopefully be available when it's actually misbehaving, so I can hopefully get on the server before it stops happening and hopefully find what is causing the problem. And then, since it doesn't happen all the time, hope that whatever I fixed actually fixes it and that it's just didn't go away on its own and will come back. So these are like the worst kind of bugs. They call them Heisenbugs after the Heisenberg uncertainty principle. That, is it a bug? Is it not a bug? It goes away when I look at it. What's going on? It's a pain. So Feed the Beast Infinity is driving me bonkers. It's killing me. And if anyone has dealt with upgrading a 1 point whatever Infinity World to a 2 point whatever, I think we're on 2.1.3 right now, which is the latest, and dealt with, and I know the Greek, who is a former member of Ryotcraft, still great guy, go check him out, but he's running a 2.x server that he started on 2. There was no upgrading from 1, and same server specs, and it's running fine. Now, whether that's because they just don't have a certain machine or aren't using a certain block yet that's causing the problem, or because the problem is due to the upgrade, don't know. So yeah, if anyone knows anything or has run into this problem, let me know, and I'm gonna try to keep banging it out. Worst case, and I really don't want to do it, we might consider downgrading back to the 1 whatever branch. It doesn't look like the mods that were really in there are that different, or there's anything in the 2 branch that we really want. There's actually some things we don't want in it. Part of the Feed the Beast core, I think it's that. They have the ability to claim land, and you can protect your builds from other people and griefers and stuff, which is awesome on a more public Feed the Beast server. On our server, which are the private whitelisted ones that we're recording on, you only get on the server if you're a trustworthy person, and the stuff you do is on camp. We don't have griefers. We don't want or need area protection. And it actually has caused problems for us where people have tried to give gifts and they couldn't because the area was protected. But you can't please everyone all the time. Our use case, we just don't need it or want it. But anyway, so that's where we stand. That's what's keeping me busy. That's what's going on. There will be vanilla videos. There will be Feed the Beast videos. There will be other game series videos. Steam sale is on. There's a lot of good games for super cheap. So I'm looking at some other things I'm going to want to play. And working on getting that set up. Probably not until the new year, but when they come, it will be awesome. And that's basically another Wednesday morning. So take care, everyone. Thank you so much for all the support. Keep subscribing. If you subscribe, you want to know what I do first. Tell everyone you know how awesome this McRibs guy is. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up if you like the video. And until the next time, enjoy. Bye.